2, 1. Turn it on. Make it go. Turn it on.
Repeat last message.
Ladies
10
and
shots fired.
gentlemen.
Officer 666, please respond.
From the depths of the internet, it's the Todd and Lou Show. Here to save you all from yourselves and other things. And today, we'll find out a little bit of nothing. And we're going to ask, is it dead or walking? Hi, Lou.
So,
Is that a short enough opening for you, Mr. Big Pants?
if there's no music, yeah, great.
That was music. It was music. It was a. And I said words over it, too. Where'd that cigarette go, Pedro? You idiot. Worst fucking Pedro ever. Shut up. Fucking Pedros. They always talk when they're not supposed to talk. They're supposed to be silent characters. Fucking people. Fucking people.
Yeah, fucking people.
Don't know how to perform. I'm walking down the stairs now into the lower regions of Castle Blackula. Is that
No.
appropriation? I refer. All right. I'm here. What's up? How's it going, everybody? Oh, shit. I bet this is unlisted currently. Yes, it is. Let's make it public. Son of a bitch. Well, you're public now, you piece of shit machine. Alright, so that's something we'll have to get used to, or I'll have to get used to. Now that we're doing Patreon, plug it in. www.patreon.com/TheNothingShow. That's Patreon. Since we're doing those things now, I had to do an unlisted video and accidentally left it unlisted, so gonna have to work on that. You know what I want to talk about, Lou, but what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about what came out of the San Diego Comic-Con.
Lots of stuff came out of San Diego.
In particular, I'd like to speak about the official confirmation that Rick the Dick is leaving The Walking Dead.
See, you waited for Kirkman, but I have someone on Instagram that who everything he breaks comes true.
Yeah. It's still a fucking rumor.
It wasn't no rumor.
Oh yeah,
The guy who puts it out, it's out.
The guy who broke the news in advance of exactly who and how Osama bin Laden was killed also only tweeted one other thing, and that was about Lobo being done with The Rock, and the second one didn't come true.
Because I never thought The Rock was going to be Lobo.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Talking about a reputable source, I'm just saying that guy, whatever. Look, it wasn't confirmed. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't confirmed, and now it is. But I don't understand their move on that. That's like the stupidest thing they could have possibly done. How are you announcing that you're killing Rick? Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Isn't that what this show is about? How at any point in time, a character you love can be killed without warning? And then you're going to warn us of the number one character going?
Because it's already been put out there, dude. He's gone and he ain't coming back.
That's bullshit that it's been put out there, because each and every fucking year, the same stupid fucking story has been coming out. That he doesn't want to stay there. Listen back to the fucking, all the way to Geeks of the Round, Lewis. All the fucking way. Why am I getting up? I'm getting up like I was about to go and eat something. I need a coffee cup. Go all the way back to Geeks of the Fucking Round, years and years and years ago. The same shit we were talking about this. That Andrew Lincoln didn't want to be there because of his kids.
Well, this time it became official because of the simple fact they killed Carl. Carl was his glue.
Yeah, but the ratings were sinking. There is every single reason for them
The
to
ratings
lie
are
and
sinking
make
because the show was just fucking.
Yeah.
That's Scott Gimple's fault.
Yeah, sure it is. It absolutely is. And it's a damn shame that they put him on Fear the Walking Dead as it got good, because as it surpassed the flagship show, season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead beats any season of Walking Dead. Guaranteed in my mind. But now that he's in charge for the next season, even though he's not the showrunner, there are 2 showrunners. So hopefully there will be a war that will be won not on his fucking favor. But he does have say there, so I'm a little fearful of 5.
Well, because he's the creative. He's in charge of creative.
Lunatic. Robert Kirkman must fucking play with his pickle or something, because they're writing a comic book together now too. They're not writing like it's out. It's like they have one that just released. But I just think it's ridiculous, because this year they did not announce Nick dying on Fear. They did not announce Madison dying on Fear, and it provided exactly what The Walking Dead promises from the beginning: the surprise death. And the fact of the matter is, the flagship season, when Nick died, it was a moment equal to Glenn's death in the comic books, or Lee's death in season 1 of the video game. Those are like the 3 most promise-fulfilling deaths in the whole franchise across all platforms. And Walking Dead, the actual flagship show, does not have. Well, you know what? What would you say about what's her name's death? The doctor who took the arrow through the eye, which I believe was, whose death was that? Abraham's?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think about that death in the show? That was a pretty big shocker.
I didn't care for her.
Yeah, I guess she wasn't a main, but a lot of people were starting to like her, and they were building her up with a pretty good story. I don't know. That's the closest they've came, though. But you know what? That was a shock value, and you know what? You're right. It is important that you didn't like her, because really, nobody very much liked her. It was a shock of a woman speaking mid sentence, yelling at Daryl and Rosita, and then boom, an arrow pops out of her eye, and she keeps talking halfway through the sentence until she, dies. That's a shock value thing. But when Glenn died, it was both the shock of the gore and an emotional one in the comic book, not in the. It wasn't horrible on the show, his death, but it was just butchered.
It was lame.
Right, it was lame, but I'm just saying his actual performance of the death, and let's just consider the moments where Abraham and Glenn died, and the acting and the actual, that one scene isolated from the fucking massacre of the rest of the butchery of what they did there. How badly they failed. Take it away from their terrible fail. Isolate it. The performances are great. When Abraham puts up that, the peace sign, whatever fucking Glenn fucking mutters as his fucking eyeballs hanging out. That was good shit. But it wasn't. It didn't pack the same emotional punch and shock that the deaths of Lee in the video game, Nick in Fear the Walking Dead, and Glenn in the comic got. And they're failing again by not delivering this with Rick.
I don't care for Walking Dead as a TV show.
Yeah, I know that. But this episode's called Dead or Walking, so gotta say as many words as can about it.
You say so.
Well, what do you say, so?
Did you watch the Better Call Saul trailer?
Not yet. Nope. I told you, man. I just fucking woke up. Terrible headache. I'm like rushing in to do this show. Still drinking my coffee.
So in between the 10 to 15 minutes you took to set up the show, you couldn't watch a 2-minute trailer.
No. You see, if I do things, and first off, I don't even know what the fuck I was. I don't even have a memory at this moment of what I was doing. I was probably either responding to you or making coffee. I went to the fucking store. I eat my ibuprofens. No, I had not 1 second. What are you, the accountant? More like the accountant. I knew I forgot
just
to put
watched
something in the coffee. I forgot to put in the milk. What's that?
I watched it.
See, this is why you don't want me when I freshly wake up, Lewis. Coffee starts going in me. The headache's fading away. And I'm going to talk real fast, and then I'm going to stop talking and talk slow, like a mental patient. Up and down, up and down.
You can't help what you are, bro. You're a mental
Neil
patient.
and Bob. Sorry, Lou. That's spelled Youre. Don't forget the apostrophe.
Okay.
Hurdy-gurdy, hurt.
Dude, none of these losers are around today.
The losers? The donkeys? Did you say losers?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened to donkeys? I don't know who you refer to.
They're all losers.
Well, isn't that what the world is? A world of losers? We're all losing. Because we die. Well, I guess that's that. I have more thoughts on the Walking Dead situation, and even the way Kirkman talks about it. It almost leaves you, is Rick really dead, or is this a publicity stunt?
He's dead.
Well, I would think so too, but Kirkman's words is, it's looking that way. This is his confirmation. It's looking that way. This is somebody that I've known for almost a decade, somebody that I love. He's been sweating in Georgia away from his family for so long. He wants to do something special on the way out. We've got something amazing planned. Anybody who loves Rick Grimes, loves the world of The Walking Dead, you're going to want to see what we do.
Oh, they're going to have a little montage of him and Coral doing all their best things together.
I'll tell you what, though, if they put the C Block scene in that montage, I will probably not return after.
I'm shocked they're returning anyway.
I mean, they're bringing in fucking Shane. That's ridiculous. Just the fact that they're showing them everybody dead people when they die is starting to bother me and annoy me. But his words are.
Yeah, Shane's coming back for an episode.
What?
Shane's coming back for an episode.
Yeah, that's what I just said, and I don't like it. It's bringing back all these idiots. It's stupid.
Abraham's back to direct.
What?
Abraham's directing an episode.
Nah. Maybe, look, with Abraham, at least they could always have a flashback at any given time. They could have brought him back in a flashback that either Eugene or Rosita has. I mean, if they wanted to, really add a little extra something, they could have had him in the end of the last season come to Eugene in a flash, like a moment flashes back. Eugene thinks about some act of heroism Abraham did that taught him a lesson that made him turn on Negan in the end of the season and sabotage the Bullets. That could have worked. Any situation like that, they literally can pull him back at any given time.
The special type of brewing.
Oh, it's brewing. Brewing. So what else? What else? You said there's so much that comes out of the Comic-Con. What has all come out?
They're on the onboard Discord channel. For today.
Yeah. That's great. Wonderful fucking performance. Look, guys, you see what he's doing. You see how terrible of a fucking show he's putting on. He wanted to do a show, and now he's acting like he doesn't want to do a show. I pull myself out of a headache coma. I gotta get my.
I'm not the one who woke up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's good for you. That's very good for you. I was busy. And I have to be on a different schedule because I have to drive at 3 in the morning. This is called 8 p.m. for me, 8 a.m. right now for me.
So now you're joining the Williams schedule.
No, I have a fluctuating schedule, and it's not doing me well these days. I'm too old for it. I need a normal schedule. Last night, I mean, I've been on a bit of so much exhaustion, sleeping little bits and long times awake, like sleeping 3 hours a day for a few days. And last night, I swear I was gonna have a heart attack. It was much chest pains. So this is not a lifestyle for me, oh Captain.
No, he ran off into the woods.
Are you somebody there talking in the chat that you're talking to or something?
No, you said Captain.
Oh, Shane, Captain Rape Cape. Is that who you refer to?
Yeah, he went and joined a cult in the woods.
Is this show still unlisted, or are you able to find it?
I'm watching. It's live.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Someone else just joined to watch now. Oh, 2 people did. There's Matt Sart. He's finally around.
Well, we can tell everybody we did our first Patreon exclusive Nothing show yesterday, and personally, I thought it was the best show we've ever done. Just fucking saying. And did you see on Facebook how it looks? How the Patreon's like automated preview system works to like help lure people in?
Nope.
It looks fancy. It looks really good. That's all I can say.
Cool.
And yeah, folks, just $4.20 a month is the bare minimum, and you'll at least get that Nothing show. I mean, this is a Todd and Lou show. If you want any Todd and Lou shows, I believe it's 13. You got to start. That you have to pay top tier, right? 13 or 14. But you will get Nothing shows for just $4.20. You can also get yourself a Charles Whedon show for $6.66 per month with your subscription to Patreon. And let's be straight here, folks. This is not a support service. There are some high support tiers for producers. This is a subscription service because you're getting our goods. I read in a thing, it said, make sure you don't sound like you're begging. Make sure people know that they want what you got. That's what Patreon sent me an email saying.
Okay.
I was like, oh, thank you, Patreon. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so I have to go into your onboard now. You're just trying to fucking plug your other much more popular show on this fucking less known thing. Because that's just
No, that's just what the Discord is called, dude.
Yeah, I want to go, but it's called You Want to Do a Show, and you have things you can talk about now. I just did how many minutes on The Walking Dead for us? 20 minutes covered. Doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
Give me a second.
You can have all the seconds you need. The trailer for George R.R. Martin's Night Flyers goes full Event Horizon, according to BloodyDisgusting.com.
I didn't watch that one because that's not a show I'm going to watch.
Yeah, I don't think I am either. I saw the initial things and I think it looked cheesy. Don't remember. There is I looked in your fucking Discord. It looks like a jumbled cock and balls. So now are you telling, I see a talk about Henry Cavill from forever ago, and the last I see is something I posted in there that Jean-Claude Van Damme was apparently
It's on the trailer.
Coked out of his mind during the filming of Street Fighter. Okay, so all the news is in trailers. Okay, well you got Titans, DC official trailers. Don't care, do I? What is this? Who's in this? Titans. Was it fucking Little Robin and Batboy?
The only person I know is the last Pirates movie, the kid who played Will Turner's son.
Fuck them. I don't know no pirate movies. Hate pirates. All right. Well, but this is Robin, right? Robin is one of the. I'm assuming this is like the big boy movie version of the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe I don't know. They should have just made a fucking live action Teen Titans movie because at least that shit's funny. Kids would watch that shit, and I walk through the room, and I just have to sit down and fucking watch because that shit would wacky as hell. Let's see. All right. Well, here's Izzy saying Robin is more awesome in the comics, and Raven looked did badass. No, he really actually wrote correctly. I'm just mocking him because we have no content. Let's see what else. A DC Universe streaming service. What is that?
The new platform that's going on. That's where also Swamp Thing is going. Oh,
that's not even a movie?
It's a episode.
And what's Doom Patrol? What fucking stupid shit? Swamp Thing.
Bro, I gotta go, bro. I'll call you back in a minute.
You do your thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Todd and Lou Show on the internet.
Repeat last message. 10 shots fired. Officer 666, please respond.
Beep, beep, bop, boop, beep, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop.